Major Mounjaro coupon update and Mounjaro Tirzepatide weight loss part 2. Hi friends, I'm Elizabeth, formerly Countess of Low Carb, now Countess of Shopping. Welcome. I am excited to talk about part 2 in our series about Mounjaro weight loss and my weight loss journey with Mounjaro. Down below will be part 1 if you missed that part, and we're going to be talking specifically in today's episode about the Mounjaro coupon, and then part 3 will be about Mounjaro injections and going through Mounjaro results and a little bit more on that. If you want to join our free Facebook group for Mounjaro weight loss, I will list that in the description link below. Totally free for support and encouragement. Go check that out. Okay, let's dive in. Mounjaro coupon. So where we left off at part 1 was I literally had gotten my prescription and I was headed to CVS. I had called CVS. They had the Mounjaro prescription for me, drove over there as quickly and as safely as I could to pick up the prescription. While I was in CVS, they did confirm, hey, do you want this prescription? It's ringing up as $1,200. This is as of January 2023. I do want to encourage you for 2 things. 1, continue to do your own research of what the most up-to-date information is. In our free Facebook group, I will have up-to-date information on there, whereas with YouTube, you may be watching this a couple weeks later or a couple months later. I want to make sure you have up-to-date information, so check out that Facebook Mounjaro weight loss group. It says Countess in brackets, so that's how you know which one it is. Okay, so went to CVS, $1,200. I'm like, okay, but I have a coupon. Before I had left, I got my phone, downloaded the coupon, which I will link the Mounjaro website down below where you can get that coupon. But here's the deal. So many people who had told me on Mounjaro, they had gotten their prescription for $25 per month. That Mounjaro coupon for $25 per month was valid in November 2022. It is no longer the coupon I am seeing as of January 2023. Again, if you're watching this months down the road, check out the link that I have listed down below so you can see the up-to-date information. My coupon said it could be up to $25 or as low as $25 per month, but that was not the case for me. When I got there, it was $600 off, but the person, the beautiful soul at CVS, was able to go in the computer and reroute. What the coupon had stated was you had to have insurance approval for Mounjaro, because Mounjaro, by the way, is Mounjaro for diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is what the intended component of it is. The byproduct of that is Mounjaro weight loss, that Mounjaro weight loss effect. But it's intended for, as of right now, it's approved, FDA approved, as of January 1st, 2023. Double check my stats on that, by the way, just to make sure for social media information. Always double check people's influencers and creators' stats. So as of that, it's meant for diabetes too. So for the weight loss component, my insurance company has rejected my claim. I am now in the appeal process, which I'll continue talking about in part 3 and part 4 with my Mounjaro updates about that as I go through the appeal process. But where it had stood with my doctor, if you look at part 1 in my episode, I did say about how my doctor is like, you're gonna probably have to pay this out of pocket, which freaked me out. I'm like, oh my gosh, 4 weeks, 1 penny each week is gonna be $1,200. On GoodRx, I could go and find a coupon, a Mounjaro coupon on GoodRx, which is amazing, by the way, for prescriptions. It was $1,000 for my area, and I live in rural Virginia, somewhat close to Northern Virginia. So it was $1,000 with the GoodRx. With the coupon, they took that $1,200 rate down at CVS to around $575-ish, $585, somewhere in there. Just call it $600 even for easy math. So it was $600. They said before they filled the prescription, are you sure you want to fill this? And I'm like, yes, I do. And I was like, go ahead, please do. The amazing soul at CVS reworked because the coupon technically was supposed to be in conjunction with insurance approval. I don't have insurance approval yet. We're working on that. And so with the coupon, was able to get it in, was able to get the prescription, which I have. I came home with my Mounjaro injection. We're going to do in part 3, showing how to do the injection and talking about that, because there was a massive surprise I didn't realize with it. There was a big surprise when doing the injection, so make sure you check out part 3, which is going to come out in 2 days if you're watching this on the release date. So with that, you have to make sure you put these in the refrigerator. They do need to stay in the refrigerator. I got my prescription for 2.5 milligrams of the Mounjaro. It has on there, and how you know that you do your Mounjaro injection correctly is it has right here this gray part. That's how you know that the plunger goes through. This is what the injection actually looks like when you get it. This part is what you push down. There's a locking mechanism. It's actually, Mounjaro's made it really easy as a consumer to use. And then this part you can do in your belly fat, with your arms, or your thighs. I chose the belly fat option with these. And so my Mounjaro update, and again, we'll do a part 3, we'll show you the injection component. But for this update, I am now 2 days in of having had my injection and feeling great. I have lost 7 pounds. Now that 7 pounds, y'all, like, take it for what it's worth. For me, I'm very skeptical of that, and I want to share that with you transparently. I am skeptical of that 7 pounds. That could be for a lot of reasons, like salt intake, water, stuff like that. So I'm holding to that 7 pounds. I will keep you posted as I continue to go through on the next update on part 3 about the weight loss component with that of where am I standing. My biggest thing with the Mounjaro weight loss was the food chatter, the food noise. So many of y'all, and thank you, by the way, please comment if you've taken Mounjaro or you're going to, and make sure you join that Facebook group. It's been so encouraging to hear that our food addicts like I am have stopped that noise chatter and that food noise as a result of this. And that for me, I think, is what's most exciting and encouraging about Mounjaro. Is the weight loss is amazing, but more importantly to me is the brain component of calming that excess sound and that superfluous noise around food. That for me is winner, winner, chicken dinner. See, look what I did there. I'm incorporating food in again on this. I did get on my last video, someone had commented, you need to make sure you heal with your emotional issues with food. And obviously to me, that is obvious. Thank you. But that is obvious to me as a food addict, but maybe it's not obvious to other people. So I should give extra grace on there. For me as a food addict, I have worked my patootsky off to change my brain, my mindset. I've been to so much therapy. I've been to food rehab. I've done Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, keto, low carb. I've done food therapy. I've done trauma therapy. I've done things to help heal RAPE and those types of things. I've done the mental mindset work. I needed a medical intervention to literally save my life. And I do believe this is going to help me do that. I do firmly believe that with this scientific data that is out as of right now. And again, this is the other thing I do want to say. Things change in weight loss. I've been on YouTube for 5 years with my weight loss journey. Things that I shared several years back are no longer the case and or applicable for me. The weight that I had lost on keto and low carb, that 80 plus pounds, I gained it all back and then some. So things do change. So make sure, again, that Facebook group is where things will be up to date with. But having this, I got the price down going back to CVS. I was able to leave with 4 pens. All of them were the 2.5 milligrams. I was able to leave with that in hand, so for 4 weeks. Where the next battle is going to come is 2 things. One is there's a prescription shortage. Straight out of the gate, friends have told me that the 7.5 milligrams, you really can't find it. If you have found it, tell me in the comments. I'm very, very curious. And a lot of friends have had you stair step from 2.5 milligrams to 5 milligrams. Usually everyone's different. Everybody's body's different. That's my key takeaway. So 2.5 to 5 milligrams to 7.5 milligrams to 10 milligrams. Friends, most of my friends that have been sharing with me that have gone from 5 milligrams and had to go to 10 milligrams, skipping that 7.5 milligrams because there's a shortage. And many pharmacies don't have the prescription, which is why I encouraged you in part 1 to call your pharmacy before getting it. And then with your refills, my intention is in another week, so 2 weeks in, to start working with a pharmacy or my doctor or wherever to see what the next prescription is going to be ahead of this, right? Like being proactive, not reactive. I do think that that's hurdle number 1 for the next step in this Mounjaro weight loss, is finding the next pharmacy that will have either the next stair step up or this existing one, and being able to hopefully apply a coupon or some sort of cost savings, because $1,200 for the month, like, and to be on it, and the intention is for forever. That is what my doctor had shared with me, is Mounjaro is not like you do it, you lose the weight, and then you get off of it. It's like with blood pressure medication, or if you have an inhaler for asthma, it's a lifelong thing that you continue to fill the prescription and take. And so that is how I'm personally viewing this. This is going to be a lifelong thing. So, and I don't want to get off of it, right? Like as I go on, I don't want to miss or skip or whatever. So that I am praying to the Lord will cut a path for me. be like the parting of the Red Seas, child, to figure this out, because I don't know how it's going to work out. But that's why we need to continue to encourage each other, because some of y'all do know. So let me know in the comments what your best tips and techniques for your Mounjaro weight loss update is. But the second part is then with my insurance company is battling this appeal. I'm going to go through an appeal process. I have to write a long letter as to why and like all this stuff with my insurance. Friendly reminder, I do have one of the best insurance companies in the nation. I feel very privileged, very grateful. I say that with such gratitude that we are in the position to be able to have that. And I'm very grateful for that. But they still denied me. And so I am in the appeals process. That's going to be battle number 2, because I'm hoping with the way scientific and the data is going that this will show why, for me, this is truly a life or death situation, and how this can help massively improve my quality of life and my health overall, as opposed to, weight loss surgery, of where I was right there to scheduling weight loss surgery to get my body sliced in half, literally, with weight loss surgery. And so not taking that option and taking a medication is a little bit the easier, softer way with this, in conjunction with other tools like developing a healthy relationship with food, which is coming down the pike, and continuing the mindset of it, right? Like continuing that mindset, I think, is all part of it. But this medical intervention with the shot, by using Mounjaro and having it, gosh, what a gift, what a gift. And as we continue to learn more information is going to come out. Right now, we don't know. We know some of the side effects, but we don't know long-term side effects. We don't know a lot of the further information. So I'm sure a lot of this is going to change as we go through this process too. And so I'm wearing this like a loose garment. I'm being adaptable. I'm flowing with it and just walking forth one day at a time with trying to figure out what the next loving step is and the next loving choice with all of this. So let me know down below your questions, your comments. Of course, always loving, and this is a kindness only space. So if they're not kind, they will be removed. As we continue to encourage each other here in the Countess of Shopping, Countess of Low Carb space. If you're not low carb, no worries. That's why I rebranded the name to Countess of Shopping. And make sure you join that Facebook group. It's free, and you can see further information and more up-to-date information on this as well. I will also link below my Amazon must-haves. As many of you guys know, I'm an Amazon live streamer and a Pinterest live streamer. You can see my most recent shows. Many of you guys tuned in yesterday, which I was so grateful for you. So I'll put that also in the description link below. Let me know your questions. Check out part 3. That'll be out in the next couple of days with me showing you the Mounjaro injection. How did I do it? How did I do it? And giving you the Mounjaro weight loss update too, giving you that Mounjaro update of what have been the Mounjaro results? What has been going on with that? And that at that point, I'll have been on for close to a week, and I should have some good data to share with you too. As always, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings, because life is delicious. I'll see you next time, friends.